You're a wetback.
What else?
Got it? Wetback.
What else?
Trump is doing good things. You guys rape people.
Yeah.
You guys rape and kill people.
Right?
Take your $50 and give my change. I'm rich, you're poor. Difference.
You're poor of soul.
Yep, poor.
You're poor of soul.
Deixa eu ver.
Não, joga o da hora,
You wanna record me? I didn't touch you. Shut the up. Give me my keys.
You just give her.
Get the out my. Walking out of a scrub, the valet guy grabbed my ass, and I should have just punched him. I was thinking about my child and not wanting to go to jail, so I lashed out and I called him a wetback, and I'm so wrong for that, but I felt so violated. I should have just shut my mouth, called the police, and that's it. So basically, I'm explaining to everybody, I am sorry for what I said. I've been around Mexicans, dated Mexicans my whole life. My parents are immigrants. I am the farthest thing from racist possible. Friends are Black and Hispanic. I'm Ukrainian. Why would I ever lie about what somebody did? Why would I freak out on a valet like that if nothing occurred? I should have called the cops, like I said. You guys, like, honestly, like, have a little bit of, like, you know, brain power to understand the internet is a very vicious place, and all people are doing is sitting here and, oh, she's racist. I'm the farthest thing from racist possible. Like, it just doesn't even make any sense. I was upset and I lost my shit. It happens to the best of us. Why don't you guys call people like my housekeepers who I got their papers for them, and how many people I've helped from different races and so on and so forth. It's just, the internet feeds you guys and it sucks you guys, and it's so sad. It literally, it's such a disgusting place. Like, I don't know how you guys have the time or the patience. If I'm going on here explaining myself, at least be like, you know what? This girl is really explaining. Friends are Black and Hispanic. Herself. Like, I love Mexicans, I love Asian people, I love Russians, I love Jews, I love Muslims. Like, I've never in my life, why would someone like me ever be racist? What I said about Trump, my parents are Ukrainian immigrants. I was angry. I felt like I just was violated. Like, I felt violated. So my mouth opens, and when I get mad, I say crazy shit. That's the honest to God truth. How much more real can I be? So there's nothing more I can do. I can't just keep making videos and having 100 people call me. I am deeply sorry. Like, I have learned my lesson to shut my mouth when I'm angry. When I'm angry, the craziest shit comes out of my mouth. And I've had this since I was a kid. I've learned my lesson. You hear my father, who speaks Russian, who's an immigrant? My whole life, I'm talking and apologizing on Instagram. I don't know how to control my anger when something that, and now I've learned, and I'm sorry to everybody, and I'm literally gonna do certain things to make this up to people. Everyone in life makes mistakes, and that was a mistake I made. So if I'm going on the internet, which I'm not famous, I don't do any of this weird stuff. If I'm sitting here and giving the real and really apologizing for what I said out of complete stupidity and anger, I don't even know what I said. That's the truth. So I was so lashed out and so angry. So my sincere apologies. You guys can sit here and be like, you this, you that, you white bitch, you this, you that, like, whatever it is. Like, we're all human. We all make mistakes. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm really saying that I really made a huge mistake, and I'm taking responsibility. That's
a few moments later.
I made a mistake, like, with my mouth. I'm the farthest thing from racist. Like, is this what you guys wanted from me? You guys are affecting everybody in my life right now. Like, I am taking accountability, like, full. Like, please, enough. I'm going to apologize to the man that grabbed my ass. I don't even care what the guy did to me. At least let's be honest. I'm apologizing to you. Please. So you accept my apology, and then what? But you know what the guy did. He's not even here today. But why? I know, but you know what the guy did to me. So please, at least be real. I'm the farthest thing from racist possible. I told you, you're a good-looking guy with green eyes. Do you think I have any race? All my partners are Spanish, Vietnamese, everything. Can Can you at least admit what the guy did to me, please? Can you admit what the guy did?
The license plate is 255.
Can you admit what the guy did, please? At least that. Just admit what the guy did, please. Just admit the mistake.
Gosh, I really don't even know how to say this because no words can really express the appreciation I have for the Black community right now. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I know I'm speaking on behalf of many Mexicans right now. You guys, if you guys don't know, they're coming into our schools and they're taking our children. That way, when the parents come up to pick up the kids, they deport them. The Black community, guys, Black women teachers, that's all I've seen so far, Black women teachers. I'm sure there's some Black male teachers, but Black women teachers are saying they're willing to fight for our kids. I don't think you understand what that means. I don't think you understand what level of sacrifice that is. We all know through history the police brutality that the Black community has gone through. They're basically saying they're willing to die for our kids. We all know what happens and the risk that they are taking for being a Black victim in that kind of scenario. That's a whole other level of love and sacrifice, and thank you so much. And us as Mexicans, we need to completely have their backs. We need to completely be willing to die for their children too, and put our lives on the line. Thank you so much. Sincerely, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. That is just so beautiful, and I know you're gonna go to heaven for that. I know that there's a beautiful place in heaven for you for that. Sincerely, for willing to do that for us. Sincerely, sincerely, thank you so much.
I think every Black person in the United States of America, Black women in particular, should not give no type of discourse, attention, energy on anything that's going on in the United States of America and the President of the United States of America, period. This is the first and last video I'm going to make about anything for the next 4 years because we already told y'all, there's nothing more to say. Don't ask us for advocacy. Don't ask us to support. Don't ask us to protest because, bitch, we already told y'all. We told y'all what was going to happen. It's people really thought this man was bluffing, and that's the craziest thing about all this is that they really thought he was bluffing, and he was banking on y'all to believe that he was bluffing. You got people talking about, no, he's signing things into, whoa, wait, Project 2025 might be coming to real, whoa, wait, yeah, what you thought it was a joke? No one openly speaks about stuff like that, has a 90-plus page manifesto, and doesn't plan on enacting any of the shit that they said they were going to do. You're the dumb one. No, wait, ICE raids are starting tomorrow. Wait, what's going on? I can't. Yeah, bro, we already told y'all, but it's all good. This ain't our fight to fight, Black Americans. Go get rich and stay under the radar, because this is not the time to be active. This is not the time to spread awareness. We tried to do that. Remember, we tried to do that. We voted correctly. Remember that. We voted correctly, and the polls show it. The stats show it. So just lay back, get rich, stay out the way, stay out the mix, and think. The only thing you need to do for the next 4 years is think. Use your head and think. Love y'all.
One drunk man is more intelligent than 3 women with PhDs.
Thank you so much.
All right, Shalom. Before I begin, I'd like to start out by giving out honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh, and double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. All right, finna jump right into this lesson right quick. Hey, these women are losing it. All right, all of them. All right, the so-called white woman. All right, the so-called Latino woman, the so-called black woman. All right, just the American woman in itself. All right, they're losing their marbles out here. All right, even the quote unquote immigrants. All right, and I ain't just talking about migrants. All right, as they would like to call them. All right, that being the northern kingdom of Israel, Ephraim on down through Issachar. All right, but you see where these people are at with it. All right, the ICE raids have been going on for a couple of days now. All right, and they got these people all, what I'm saying, revved up. So this last clip I just showed you right here in particular, I'm gonna show you some of the comments in it, all right, just to show you that division, all right, because this shit is it's bringing a lot of division amongst the tribes, all right. When I say the tribes, I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you so-called Negroes, Haitians, and Jamaicans represent the southern kingdom of Israel. All right, and then you so-called Puerto Ricans on down, to you Mexicans, all right, the 12 tribes chart, the Issacharites, biblical Issacharites, and you got the so-called Dominicans, so-called tribe of Gad, all right, which is the North American Indians, all right, the tribe of Reuben, all right, some more Native American Indians, just showing the division that this shit is bringing, all right, it's playing, all right, the tribes against each other, all right, and this is what, ultimately has to happen, because 2 out of 3 of the Lord's people, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, through the seed of your father, are going to be destroyed over here in this land. The Lord is only coming back for his elect out of this land, all right? You know what I'm saying? The 12,000 out of each tribe, the governors, the 144,000, as well as the 1/3 remnant, all right, are going to be delivered from Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. And the rest of you jakes are going to burn over here. All right, so let me read some of these, these comments in here. Yeah, I was talking shit in there too. It say, let me read this. I'm gonna read the second one on the screen. It say, I was defending Latino immigrants and a Dominican called me a slave. So she right, I'm gonna mind my black business from now on. All right, so and the Northern Kingdom, some of them, a lot of them, do have, all right, a lot of pride, when it comes to looking down on the Southern Kingdom, all right, the so-called Negroes, Haitians, and Jamaicans. They look down, all right, on us, but it's just that division that the Lord brought. Ultimately, all right, we've been divided from each other for a long time, all right, going all the way back to Solomon. All right, after Solomon, passed, all right, the kingdom was split, all right, Rehoboam and Jeroboam, all right, Rehoboam was the king of the southern kingdom, and Jeroboam the king of the northern kingdom, and the northern kingdom eventually got kicked out of the land. All right, and they went into the Assyrian captivity. All right, and following that captivity, they came over here to the Americas. All right, while the southern kingdom later on down the road got kicked out of the land, went into slavery into Babylon. All right, and the captivities that follow Babylon, the Persians and the Medes. All right, the Greek captivity, the Roman captivity. All right, and then we were reunited together over here in this rebirth of Rome. All right, captivity, which is taking place over here in America. All right, the Southern Kingdom was brought over here. They have it documented in 1619, and that reunited the Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom together. All right, but hey, the Lord is only coming back for the elect. All right, so seeing these Jakes whack out like this, it is what it is. I don't feel no way about it. Let me see. All right, go ahead, another one. I ain't gonna read that one. Let me see. With this Ray Daniels, I said this and got cussed out by black people. Focus on your plight focus on your plight and only your plight. We don't have to get on everyone's ride. All right, and Jake don't even know that these are these are they brothers. But hey, it's all good. Wisdom is too high for a fool. All right. Then you see these women truth talking for real. All right. So these women, all right, are losing it, and it's gonna continue to get that way. All right. So let me get out of this. All right. So the first scripture I'm gonna read is right here on the screen, Isaiah 11:13. It reads, "The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. All right. And this is talking about the tribes. All right. Ephraim is the head tribe of the northern kingdom. All right. Judah is the head tribe of the southern kingdom and all of the house of Israel ultimately. But it's just showing you, the Lord is going to take away that enmity between the tribes. All right. But only through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's the only way that can get us, back on the right accord. All right. Now these Edomites, on the other hand, you know what I'm saying? Scott Scorch's baby mama. All right, it's funny how they tried to call her his child's mother. Nah, that bitch a baby mama. All right, they call Eve baby mamas, so we gonna call ShEsau a baby mama. All right, she's talking shit. All right, she let her true horns show. All right, then she tried to walk it back, and you know how these devils do. All right, they started weeping with tears. All right, the scriptures tell you that. In Sirach, never trust thy enemy. Because, that's what these devils do. All right, that's a sign of an Edomite right there. This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. All right, in this case, her wickedness. All right, verse 11, it say, though he humbleth himself, in this case, her, though she humbleth herself, and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. All right, so this is talking about E. This is the point right here, though. Let me jump down right here to 16. It say, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. All right, and that's these Edomites, all right, especially the woman. All right, the ghetto, not the ghetto gagging the Beckies, all right, the snow bunnies, all right, who love to ride Jake, who loves to ride Jake's ride, all right, let them get a one up on you, all right, and look at how they do. What's the actor name? He lost all his shit behind an Edomite. Jonathan Majors, he's with Megan Good now. Look at what happened to him, all right, behind the Edomitis, all right. Read verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. What that bitch say? I got black friends. I've dated Mexicans all my life. Then she says, my parents are immigrants. All right, talking about the Russians. But this is the thing. They not coming at you fucking Ukrainians and you Russians and so on and so forth. All right, because in the day, Ukrainian and Russian, y'all are just other Edomites. All right, you're still of the house of Edom. All right, so why would they come at you like that? You look like them. You just got an accent, but she don't even really have an accent because the bitch been in America so long. But she's a typical Babylonian American whore. Look at how she carries herself. Look how she dressed. Look at who she's married or has children with. All right, she ain't no fucking different than these American hoes over here. She the same. All right, and she's a Edomite. She's a devil, and she gonna be destroyed. All right, if she was smart, her and her fucking father would get out of this country. All right, go your ass back over to Russia and wait to get put in slavery. All right, because as long as you over here, all right, then when them missiles drop, your ass getting burned up with them. You and your fucking father. All right, you goddamn devils. All right. Let me see, what is the next one? Is it 18? Yeah. All right, he will shake his head and clap his hand and whisper much and change his countenance, all right? And this is what this bitch is, ultimately. Because she caught a lot of heat for it, all right. Now she giving you them crocodile tears and shit. But, the scripture tell you, war is in these devils' hearts, all right. And when she said what she said what she felt. All right, she tried to say, I said it out of anger. It's an old saying in the world. All right, angry people and drunk people tell you the truth. All right, listen to them. All right, when that mouth get to running, all right. Let me see. This is Psalm 64. All right. We're going to start at, the point is down in 6. No, the point is down in 8. All right, but I'm going to read verse 2. It say, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. The secret counsel of the wicked, the illuminated ones, all right, which are Edomites. All right, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. All right, verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But power shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. All right, and you got eyes to see this is what's happening in Edom right now, all right? You know what I'm saying? These devils are getting back in that proud state again, all right? They done got Nero back on the Trump. I mean, it's like, they done got Nero Trump back on the throne, and now they ready to, show that bravado again, all right? And then, whatever. Whatever. Esau is going to be against Esau, too, in the times we're coming into, all right? Say that also. But that hate for Jake, all right, is going to show itself more and more as the days roll on, all right, because we're here. This is the time of Jacob's trouble, all right? Let's see, Psalm 17 and 13, all right? That devil told, she told Issachar, she told the northern kingdom, Jake's out there, you're wetbacks and you're a rapist, all right? When the biggest fucking rape robber this earth has ever seen is you Edomites, all right? But anyway, this is Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, Yahweh Shai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, all right? Esau is the sword of the Lord. He's the wicked, all right? So don't think that these Edomites is down here doing some shit that they ain't supposed to be doing. No, they doing exactly what they supposed to be doing, all right? This is Proverbs 16 and 4. It say the Lord had made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right, and this is that time of evil. This is that reign of evil. All right, Esau's been ruling for a minute. All right, and the Lord established him to have said reign. He ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying, off script. Let me say he ain't running to the line of scrimmage and calling audibles and switching the plays and all of that shit. Hell no. Esau ass is a good old boy. He doing exactly what the Lord wanted him to do. All right, running them plays to perfection. All right, and Yahweh Shai is gonna come back and destroy him. All right, So let me see where we at with it. All right, we got a little bit more time, but yeah, let me get on these Southern Kingdom Jakes right quick. All right, because they think, all right, that the shit ain't gonna come their way. All right, you so-called Negroes, you think you in good standing. All right, you think this devil ain't gonna come down on you, all right, but you sadly mistaken, all right. This devil is coming down on all of us, all right. And if you understand and if you pay attention, all right, the shit that goes on with the Southern Kingdom is usually worse than the Northern Kingdom, all right, because Judah being the top tribe, all right, Esau has a even more disdain hatred for us. So for these so-called Negroes out here thinking we just gonna sit back for 4 years and stay out the way and make our money and watch Trump and these Mexicans or whatever, let them have that shit. You niggas is crazy. All right, you niggas is crazy. All right, man. That's why the scripture tell you the Lord gonna come at a time when you niggas least expect it. Gonna catch you niggas like a thief in the night. All right, and it's gonna be too late. And by the time you niggas realize that your biggest enemy in the Issacharites and the Ephraimites and the Zebulites and the rest of the northern kingdom, biggest enemies is one man, and it's the so-called white man, Esau. All right. This is Jeremiah 30 in verse 7. It say at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, that he is the elect. All right, that's who the Lord is going to save out of this trouble. All right, 2/3 of you niggas ain't getting saved from this trouble. All right, this is where you're going to get your judgment at in this trouble, all right? Revelation 12 and 12. There right quick. It say, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So, you Southern Kingdom Jakes, get ready, because Your judgment is coming too, all right? Let me get that in Jeremiah 15. I'll get ready and wrap it. Don't make it too long. All right, this is Jeremiah 15. I'm going to start at verse 2. And this is for you niggas as well. Since you think it's just the northern kingdom that's going to get, you know what I'm saying, used and abused out here. Let's see what it says right here. Jeremiah 15, starting at verse 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? All right, that's you niggas coming up to the prophets asking, what we supposed to do? All right, this is what the prophet's going to tell you. Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. That's the answer you're going to get. All right, verse 3, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, the sword to slay, Esau going to get on your ass, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. So this is what's coming to you wicked ass jakes out here. Esau gonna be on your ass. It's gonna be a time like never was since it was a nation. All right, as I tell you in Daniel 12:1, it's gonna get so bad that Michael gonna have to stand up, but Michael is only standing up for the elect. All right, 2nd Ezra 15, verse 14 on down, tell you woe to the inhabitants. Hold on, let me get it right quick. I don't want to butcher it. 2nd Ezra 15. We're going to start at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. The modern day sword is a gun. All right. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Martial law is coming. Finna lock these cities down. What you bitches gonna do then? Talking about it for 4 years, you gonna sit back and make some money. Bitch, you finna be under martial law. You ain't making no motherfucking money. All right. AI is taking over. Automation is taking over. All right. You know, when 911 ain't available, you know what I'm saying? That's it for you fucking women. That's the only reason you're able to do what you're able to do in society right now any fucking way, because men are policing this shit. But as soon as this shit goes left, all right, we gonna see the pride of you fucking women out here. All right, verse 18, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So how much more bitch? All right, if men gonna be afraid, how much more of these bitches? All right, and that's how I speak, because the average woman out here is a bitch. These hoes are shameless dogs out here, bro. All right, and I don't pull punches when it come to no hoe or no bitch. All right. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And a woman is a spoil. All right, so while the bitch sitting back talking about she gonna make some money, she gonna do this and do that, bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna get used and abused out here if you ain't with a man of the Lord. And by the attitude and the way she's speaking right now, I highly doubt that a hopeful elect man want to take something like that on, because that bitch is too goddamn proud, all right? She going to have to get humble, all right? She going to have to get brought down a peg or two. She think too highly of herself. Need to bring her down a peg or two. All right, like Mr. told Harpo about Sophia ass, all right? And that's how these bitches going to have to get done out here. They're going to have to get humbled out here, all right? And the humbling is coming. All right, so that's pretty much it, you know. Gonna leave it right there. Nah, hold on. I'll finish the rest of this. Say, for there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Y'all read that, yeah. All right, so that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I close it right there. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rapi Quadash, and double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, the elder bishops of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect, Kwam Yasharala, and a Bible ball. Shalom.